Hey guys, today I'll be doing a video demonstrating all my handheld gaming devices. So I have a total of 11 devices here actually, which are all handheld gaming devices. This is not including my gaming laptops, by the way. This is just the handheld gaming devices. And, and believe it or not, this is only going to be a fraction of my total games. So yes, I'm not even going to count the games I have on my desktop, on my gaming laptop, on my PS4, PS5, PS3. That's not even counting any of those games. So this is just going to be the gaming devices I have only on handheld. So this is actually still a lot, right? I have just such a huge collection of games, and those of you who have visited my channel know how many games I play, right? I have well over, I don't even know like how many games, well over 1,500 I think games that I played on my channel. And yeah, this is going to be just a demonstration of basically which handhelds that have which games that I'm using. So yeah, if you guys are interested to see which kind of games I play on which device in handheld mode, then stay tuned for this video. So I'm going to be going from the least powerful to the most powerful here. So the least powerful, and then on this side, and kind of like going like this, I guess, and then the most powerful. So yeah, let's start here for my least powerful device. I'm going to go with my Nintendo 3DS XL, which I got back in 2015. And yeah, this is my least powerful device because yeah, the Nintendo 3DS has never really been known for power. But this device, I mean, I have some games stored on it digitally, and yeah, I guess we'll just be going through each of these devices and playing a game on each of them. I can tell you guys what kind of games I have on each. So okay, this mostly has, you know, 3DS type games. Yeah, and I generally actually I turn the 3D slider down for most of these, but yeah, this is your standard Nintendo selection, I guess. Let's see. I don't even know how well you guys can see the 3D effect. It's pretty cool that they have a 3D effect, but I don't really make too much use of it. Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. I think this is the Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate Edition. That's right. So this is they have a few different editions actually. This is the new 3DS XL, by the way, which has this extra little nub here. That's something extra. And they have better 3D stereoscopic performance as well. Let's do a Link Between Worlds. This is actually a pretty good game. Only on 3DS, I believe. I don't know if the Link Between Worlds has ever been re-released. Yeah, we're just going to play a little bit of each game. I don't want to, you know, otherwise this video will be way too long. But I'm just going to show you a game from each device, just to show you an idea of which type of games I play on each device. So yeah, Link Between Worlds is the type of game I would play on 3DS. It is a 3DS game. Making use of the dual screens, of course. That's really something really cool about Nintendo, is they always manage to make some pretty innovative gaming devices. Even if they're not that powerful, Nintendo's always focused on creating new gaming experiences, and they've done that with the Switch, they've done that with 3DS, with Wii, you know. Let's skip this. Yeah, the screen on the 3DS really is not that good. Yeah, this is like so dim. The screen down here is like so dim. Really cannot see much of it. Probably going to play like maybe 5 minutes of each game, just to keep the running time down. Maybe less than 5 minutes actually. Okay. Come on. Wake up, Link. How long are you going to sleep? Get your ass up out of bed. Okay. Pick up the pot, throw the pots. And this bottom screen is pretty dim actually usually. Oh damn it. Let me save. I mean, let me move. Because I have to save. Stupid tutorials. Okay, yeah, so you can see the bottom screen is definitely a little bit dimmer than the top screen. Although this is the new 3DS XL, the original 3DS was even worse. Oh my god. Of course. You do whatever you want, right? I have to do what you tell me to do. Finally get my sword. I can use my D-pad to look around. Yeah, the shoulder buttons. Yeah, so the 3DS has shoulder buttons, but I don't think in this game they do much. Can you focus? There. Yeah, so these shoulder buttons, they're there, but yeah, they don't really do much. Also, I don't like the fact that they use the proprietary charger. What's up with that? They don't use any kind of USB, some kind of proprietary charger. That's what I don't like about the 3DS. I have to use a proprietary charger to charge it. Yeah, the shoulder buttons don't do anything in this game. They have it though. Oh no, Street Pass. Yeah, okay. Alright, so yeah, this is the typical kind of game I would play on the Nintendo 3DS, is kind of like a Nintendo game. Like this, which I have quite a few of. I have like, yeah, Mario Luigi, Paper Chains, 3D Land, a new Super Mario Bros. So I got Super Smash Bros. Ocarina of Time 3D. I think I have some Fire Emblem games on here as well, right? Alpha Sapphire, Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. Yeah, Fire Emblem Shadow Valencia Echoes. And Fates Birthright, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so this is the type of games I play on here. Mario Kart 7. Yeah. And Monster Hunter Stories. Glad I had that one. Yep, so this is and I have a few more cartridges, of course, that I'm not putting in right now. But yeah, this is a Nintendo 3DS, and it's the least powerful out of all these devices here, because Nintendo has never really been known for power, right? Yep. So yeah, I play this one when I want to play, well, 3DS games. All right, the next one up is the Sony PlayStation Vita, and this is the second generation model, the Vita Slim. This one is definitely a little bit more powerful than the 3DS. The Vita is definitely more powerful than 3DS. So, yeah, I'm not sure how it compares to my Razer phone, but I'm going to put my Vita next. So, yeah, this is the type of stuff I have on my Vita here. I have a few Vita games, and see, like, this is powerful enough to even play Borderlands 2. Like, that's pretty impressive. There's no way the 3DS can run Borderlands 2. And Persona 4 Golden, I mean, come on. Yeah, this is the type of games I can run on here. So I have a few indie titles here, and some bigger titles: Final Fantasy X HD, Secret of Mana. I have a few visual novels on here. Samurai Kagura games. Yeah. So let's play Samurai Kagura game actually. So I think this type of game is the type of game. Like, yeah, basically a lot of Japanese niche titles and indie games basically is what the Vita is known for. So these are the type of games I play on the PS Vita. I got this back in 2014 actually. So this might be my oldest console out of all these. Yeah, I think this one dates back to 2014. So it's like, yeah, I got this like 8 years ago. Quite a while ago. Senran Kagura. Yeah, the Vita has dual analog sticks, D-pad here, that's 2 trigger buttons. Actually, the new Nintendo 3DS has more trigger buttons than this one. That one has 4, this one only has 2. Get into the action, baby. This doesn't have the OLED screen of the first generation, unfortunately, but it does have the advantage of being able to be charged by micro USB. So that's a advantage over the first generation. First generation, I think, used a proprietary charger. Yeah, and unfortunately uses the PS Vita memory cards, which is proprietary, unfortunately. Yeah, and also this has a camera on the back, as does the 3DS as well. See, the 3DS camera is right here, and then the Vita camera. Both of these consoles have cameras, although I'm not sure how many people use the cameras on these devices. Probably not a lot. I don't know how many people use the PS Vita camera. And actually there's a touchscreen back here as well, but only a very few games use this touchscreen on the back. Most games did not. Okay, so I start off as Yumi. So let's go to start my next mission here. Go right to the combat. A lot of dialogue in this game. It's funny, but yeah, we're short on time here. Just want to see some action. Long loading screens for this game. I'm loading it off of the memory card. Oh yeah, I remember I couldn't really beat this part. It was like so cheap. That's right. Yeah. Get the clothing turn. You know what game we should bring back is Rumble Roses. I think no one just plays Rumble Roses. What? Yeah, that's right. Yep. Yep. Transform, come on. There we go. Magical Girl Transformation. Oh, she's so fun. Oh shit, see? So cheap now. He uses that cheap ass attack. I can't even do anything without that attack. So cheap. Anyways, I think you guys got the point. Oh, can't play for too long. Alright. So yeah, that's the type of games I play on my PS Vita. It's mostly like these niche Japanese type of games. I think I have Akiba's Trip on here as well. It's a nice cool game as well. Disgaea, Sankagura, yeah, Blaze Blue, yeah, Ease. Yeah, those are the type of Japanese games. Persona, of course, is on here. Danganronpa's on here. They even have Killzone and Uncharted, but those are kind of like some of the earlier games had more production budget. And then some, yeah, you get some indie games on here, and some bigger budget games. Square Enix, of course, made some indie-ish titles on here, like Undertale and Other Worlds on here. So yeah, those type of games I play on my PS Vita, which is definitely more powerful than the 3DS. All right, cool. Moving on to this is the Razer Phone 2. I got this in 2019. I got this in 2019, and mostly I use this to play emulator games. So I have a bunch of emulators on here. So for example, let's try the PS1 emulator. So I have like a whole bunch. I have like yeah, Dreamcast. I have Sega Saturn. I got PSP. Maybe actually PSP is pretty good to play. Yeah, GBA, DS, Super Nintendo, GBC is all on here. Let's try PSP. That'd be good here. All right, so yeah, so these are a few PSP pedals. Let's start Star Ocean.
Square Enix.
And I'm gonna turn on both of these controllers here. It'll automatically connect. So then it just connects like that. All right, so this is Star Ocean Second Evolution. It is an enhanced remake of Star Ocean 2. So choose characters here. Claude and Renee Lanford. Renee Lanford. Star Ocean 2 is definitely my favorite Star Ocean game. And one of my favorite RPGs of the PS1 era, actually.
I'm leaving. Bye. Hold on just a minute. What, Mom? Don't you what, Mom, me. How about taking a break for once today? You were just there
Pretty good
yesterday
speakers on
and
the
the
Razer
day
phone
before
too,
that. I know, but it's just that being there makes
And
me
these
feel so
controllers
calm.
are called the Razer Jungle Cat controllers. They kind of just like slide in like here. It's just like on a Nintendo Switch. So what's kind of cool about them, they were kind of made for the Razer phone too, because it's attached through this case here. So. I accidentally pressed something.
Besides, there's also See you later. Wait a minute.
Oh my god, this girl. She's such a rebel. Yeah, so this Razer Jungle Cat controller, so it's got your standard D-pad and face buttons. Yeah, so it's got a shoulder button and a trigger button per side, so that's pretty normal and standard, I think. Yeah. Alright.
That was close. Why does my mom always have to harp on me like that? I better get to the Sacred Forest quick if I want to make it there.
For the most part, this PSP emulation is not bad. There's some hiccups though here and there. Nice. Yes, got it. A little bit of hiccups actually in the emulation here. Oh, here's a little anime cutscene, I think. Of anime cutscenes in this remake or
Something about the
remaster.
Sacred Forest just makes me feel refreshed. I think I'll try going in a little further today. It's so pretty. I really wish my mother wouldn't worry so much about me. This place couldn't possibly be any safer.
Go on, run! We can handle this.
Nice. Oh,
That was easier than I thought. Whoa! Whew. Good thing I made it in time.
Who is this guy? He's dressed all weird. And what was that light? He killed that monster in the blink of an eye.
You alright? Well, that was a close one. By the way, if you don't mind me asking... Hey, wait!
That scared me. You didn't have to get so close to me like that all of a sudden. But maybe it was rude of me to run away like that. He did tell me to wait, too. Hope he's still around.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd wait for me.
I'm sorry I ran away like that.
Oh, no, that's okay.
It's just that everything happened so quickly. I was really shocked.
Scary, huh?
Yes, a little. Still, I'm really sorry about all this. You saved me, but I just ran off like that.
Nah, don't worry about it. Besides, you did stop to wait, didn't you?
Oh, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Raina. Raina Lanford.
yeah. So, anyways, that is some gameplay here that I do on my Razer Phone 2, mostly for emulation, right? N64, Dreamcast, yeah, PlayStation. I have a whole bunch of emulators here. So that's really what I use this gaming device for. It's mostly for yeah, for playing old school retro games. So there, that is the third, I guess third most. I'm not sure actually which, if it's more powerful than Vita or not. But anyways. And next up we have the GPD Micro PC, which I mostly use to play DOS games and like really old school like 90s games. Okay, so yeah, you can see how many games I have on here. This is only a fraction. Only a fraction of all my games. So yeah, I mostly have 90s DOS games and And basically games that are less than 1 GB in size I have on here, including some newer retro games. If they're less than 1 GB in size, then I might have them on here. Kind of a chore, just so many games on here. Okay, Rise of the Triad, for example. Okay, so this is the type of game I like to play on here. It's like these really old school DOS games here, around DOSBox. Hunt begins. It's Dark War here. Yeah, and this really works well because there's a lot of controls here that works well for DOS games. Like you have the arrow keys right here, Control, Alt, Spacebar, Shift. Those are some of the most common DOS kind of controls for games. And then you have the mouse button right here, as well as the left and right mouse click here, very close to each other. So this makes it very easy to actually play old school, even first-person shooters like Rise of the Triad. So let's check it out. Okay, so let's do a new game here. It's one of the first games I remember that you can, I select Paul freely. Okay, it's one of the first first-person shooters that, or just one of the first games in general I can select multiple characters I remember. Okay, so yeah, here I can move my guy right here, right? I can move it, or I can just do this as well. So this actually can work pretty well. So I just usually play it like this. Oh, I can do John Woo style, dual. Yeah, dual wielding pistol is one of the reasons I really like this game. It's like it's got a lot of cool weapons, including the John Woo style pistols. Oh, space bar. Oh. Kind of like quick style jump pads way before quick came out. I think this uses Wolfenstein. Does this use Wolfenstein 3D engine? I don't think it uses Doom engine, does it? What engine uses? Oh man, this guy behind me. It might be Doom engine, actually. Maybe. Yeah, I don't think this is Wolfenstein 3D. It might be Doom engine. But still, pretty nice Doom engine game. One of my favorite Doom engine games. Oh shit. No. Oh! Alright. Anyways, this is the type of game I play on my micro PC. It's, yeah, basically like DOS games like this. Yeah, let's exit here. Yep. Just because the mouse pad and left and right trigger are so close to each other, really nice for early FPS games. And then for platformers, you have, yeah, the arrow keys as well as Control and Alt right here. For example, let's play newer. We can actually even play a newer game right here, like Rogue Legacy 2, for example. I'll just play a little bit. Okay. Choice is still true. Okay, so yeah, you can have space here, easy access to space, and then attack. Let's attack. Oh, use this one as well as this is fine. I can remap attack to like Z, for example. Yeah. If I do that, then space is jump and then Z is attack. So that works even for modern games, right? Z to attack and then space to jump. Yeah, so I can map it like this and it'll still work for modern games. So yeah, this micro PC layout is actually really nice for retro games, I think, like this. For like just simple games like platformers and stuff like that, and early FPS games, it works really well. Yeah, you can just easily map it like that. Alright, cool. So yeah, that is the GPD Micro PC. It's got a really nice layout for retro games, DOS games, early FPS games, and platformers. I think works really well with this. Yeah, so you can see I have a lot of games on here. There's too many to really count. Alright, next up after that is the GPD Win 2. Got this device. I got the Micro PC in 2019 and I had the Win 2 actually before that. I had the Win 2 in 2018, I think. And yeah, I use this one kind of similar to the type of games I have on the Micro PC, except these games are a little bit more like likely to be used with like controls like this, because this one actually has controls, right? So this one has gaming controls, like it's got dual analog sticks, D-pad, face buttons, and it's got trigger buttons. It's actually got 6 trigger buttons in total. It's got 2 shoulder buttons and a trigger button each. So it's got 6 total trigger buttons. So these games are the reason why I have DOS games on here mostly is because a lot of DOS games can't really be mapped to these, you know, gaming controls, because yeah, back then it really only the keyboard really was used with DOS games. So that's why I use the Micro PC for a lot of DOS games, because this keyboard just works well with a lot of DOS games, right? Which are not mappable to, some of them are not mappable to controllers. So with the Win 2, most of these games here are mappable to controllers. So that's why I have a lot more modern games on here. So let's see. Chained Echoes is a good one. We can try this one. So like most of these games are not you know, very graphically intensive. I think I have some like 2000s era games on here, and then some indie retro games on here is basically what I have. So you know, I have Half-Life 2, I have GTA 3, San Andreas, Vice City. So those games don't take a lot of graphical horsepower, because the GPD Win 2 doesn't have too much horsepower. I mean, it can run definitely like Half-Life 2, it can run GTA Vice City and stuff, but it doesn't have too much horsepower. So I mostly use it for yeah, just like, yeah, 2000s era games or retro indie games, especially the ones that can make use of a controller. So, right, and all I have to do here is just switch it to, this is mouse and keyboard mode, right? Switch it to controller mode, and then, yeah, then I can make use of the different controller stuff here. So, okay, now we can load a save here. So, Mars and Sewers, for example. Yeah, so this is a retro indie game, right? So it works very well with controls. So yeah, mostly all retro indie games these days will support controllers, so that makes it really nice to be used with the GPD Win 2. Okay, you can even use the D-pad here for this kind of game stuff. Okay, so yeah, that's one type of game So of course the GPD Win 2 can easily run games like San Andreas, for example. So yeah, this is GTA San Andreas. Do you have any? Nope, saves. Yeah. So this is a really good machine for running not just retro style games, platformers, 2D games, but also some early 3D games as well. Early 3D, I mean like 2000s 3D, 2000s era 3D games will all work on this. fast forward that.
Show us your hand. Stop. Get down on your knees. Now down on your stomach. Hey. I'll take that, Hernandez.
Hey, that's my paper, man. That's money.
This is drug money.
My money, man.
Hey, don't worry about it. I'll fill it out later.
So,
Welcome home, Carl.
okay, there is a way to skip it. Nice. So yeah, controls all work fine here. So yeah, games like GTA San Andreas should work fine with this device. So yeah, not only is it really great for like retro 2D style games, but for 3D style games as well, it works pretty well, I think. So, but as long as it's like early 3D games, and by early I mean like 2000s era 3D games. So yeah, I'm not sure if it'll work with really like recent 3D games. I'm not sure. It's not like super powerful or anything, but definitely 2000s era 3D games are no problem for this thing. So yeah, that's San Andreas running on this thing. Alright, this is Freedom Planet 2 running on the Win 2. So this is a recent game that's done in a retro style. So let's just start game here and let's go with this. This game is kind of like Sonic, basically. It's like an indie update of Sonic the Hedgehog. So yeah, I mean, controls, everything worked well with this, of course. So, of course, this machine is also really great for these retro style indie games. That's what I use a lot of it for. Alright, so yeah, this is Freedom Planet 2. Definitely retro style indie games work really well in this. So yeah, right, so yeah, that also works well. Right. Yeah, so really for the GPD Win 2, I think mostly what I use this for is for a lot of like retro style indie games, 2000s era 3D games. Yeah, and then because it has dedicated controls, so it works really well for that kind of stuff. So yep, that's why I use my Win 2 for. Alright, next up is the One Netbook Onemix Yoga 3, and this one is a convertible PC and is not really that powerful. I think it might not even be as powerful as the Win 2, so I don't try to put any kind of graphically intensive games on this one, but because it's a convertible and it's a touchscreen, and what I do with this, and really the controller is not good either. I mean, it uses an optical track point thing. So this is really not good for any kind of point and click stuff either. So really the thing I can do with this is to run visual novels on it. And I think visual novels are perfect for this because the thing is, this is a 360-degree laptop. So I can use this as a tablet, and because of the touchscreen, and visual novels don't really require much controls really. So mostly just like, you just click through stuff. So I think that's why visual novels are probably the best games to run on the Yoga 3 for me. So these are a bunch of visual novels I have. Let's run one of these things. Let's see which one's good to run here. Yeah, let's see. This is do I have DC yeah, let's run the Capo 3R. Here we go. Okay, got a full screen. Right, so yeah, this is a typical kind of visual novel I'd play on the Yoga 3. Generally, these visual novels I try to keep under 5 gigs, and the reason is because I have another convertible PC which I can use to put visual novels on. So this is only one of my 2 computers I use to play visual novels, actually. So yeah, this one in particular is one where I put visual novels under 5 gigs-ish on. So yeah, let's continue here. Alright, so, and visual novels, like I said, are perfect for this kind of computer because really no controls needed. All I have to do is just keep touching the screen and reading, right? Nothing that really takes special controls, so all I have to do is just read the screen. The screen looks like it's flashing on the camera, but it's actually not. I think that's the camera thing. The only issue with this computer being used as a gaming device is that it's a mono speaker. So no stereo speakers on this device, unfortunately. Yeah. That kind of sucks that it's only a mono speaker. That's the only issue I have with using this as a gaming device. I mean, other than the fact that, you know, it doesn't have gaming controls, but still, I mean, with the visual novels, it looks nice. I caught a glimpse of the thighs hidden underneath. Oh, that's great. Oh. Oh no, such a typical. How did I know this was going to happen in a visual novel? Okay. I'll kill you. Yeah, the only thing is, if I want to do something else, like if I want to exit or something like that, I still need the keyboard. But most of the time for a visual novel, all I have to do is just this, just click using my hands, my fingers. Yeah, so not much is needed. But yeah, if I'm gonna quit, then I'll just use this title. There. And game end, there we go. So yeah, that's really what I use this one for. It's just for playing visual novels, because that's really what it's best for. It doesn't really have powerful graphics, doesn't really have gaming controls, but it has a touchscreen and it's a tablet convertible, so it's really what it's best for. Alright, so next up is the GPD Pocket 3, and yeah, this one I guess similar to the Yoga 3, I also use this for visual novels mostly because it's also a computer with graphics. It's not really the main point of this laptop, and yeah, it's also doesn't have any like gaming controls really, but it has the same type of layout here as the micro PC, and this is an advantage over the Yoga 3 because because of this layout here, this touchpad and the left and right buttons here, similar to the micro PC, I can actually use this for like some point and click adventure games. So this PC is used for both visual novels and for point and click adventure games because this is also a convertible display with a touchscreen. So so for example, we can try out something like let's try out what I got here. Day of the Tentacle. Yeah, let's try Day of the Tentacle. So this is a point and click adventure, which is pretty easy to play on this. So I would just like play it like this. Yeah. Let's see, game. Does save any game? Oh, here we go. Just save game. Okay. Yeah. So here we go. So yeah, these controls make it pretty easy to play point and click adventures. So I often put a lot of point and click adventures games on here. It's my inventory, right?
Nah, I like it the way it is.
Let's see. Oil.
I don't want it.
Jeez. Oops. Let me switch to the other guy. Okay.
Okay, I flushed it.
Oh, it flushed it. Okay, decaf coffee.
There's something already that won't fit in there.
I think the speakers is a little bit better than the Yoga 3s for sure. Hamster. Let's try that.
Dr. Fred said not to flush living things.
Oh man, okay. Anything in here? Calendar? Nope.
Not funny enough.
Okay, anyways, this is what I would do with this computer is play some point and click adventure games. Let's try Marco and the Galaxy Dragon. That's actually one of my favorite visual novels. So let's check this one out. Tokyo Tune, yes. So yeah, this is a convertible, so I can just flip it like this. It's a little bit heavier than the Yoga 3, so that's one thing, but of course it's a touchscreen convertible, so really good for playing visual novels.
まずは奪われた武器の回収からだ。それまでは素手で通り抜ける。
持ち物全部と
素手で破壊すればいい。
この監獄は
I really like this visual novel. It's got so much humor and charm in it.
囚人のショットアイスペロペロ危険な連中は君たちは銀河生命体
な
子供バラエティ豊かな意見をどうもしかし温情措置そこでその刑務所にいる頑張ってこの町借り
私は構わん。どのみ
お前新入りか。俺様は実刑608町外れの村。
この町もこの町ゴールドコードの地下には
この道を通り、
どけ。
俺様の刀の木。
こっちは素手手加減し
手加減など不要。誰だ。
やめやめ
手加減という
一番嫌いな
手加減だ。
不安それとも
この俺様。
ほら
ここから先地上
ヒントを教えてね 根はいい人な
お前たち
敵も敵
今
そしてここから
ああ死ねーこれが
その手で笑った方がいい
お前が言うなら
やら無駄話
今死ね
なるほど
ー金目も
いかに
そんな説教いいか険しい拳お前たちは
無駄話が多い
15だ
使い
貴様のよせい
何が力をさ看板ね
実刑判決
素手ではやべえ
ここであった
さらにね
トカゲ石もジョーが断るだけあるわ俺らでさあかんってお前ら
意外とベテランだ同じ銀いやすまないはい君だどれ細かいあいた
誰だそれほあいきはは
Public bath.
パタパタパタパタ
Alright, this is a really good visual novel actually. I kind of got sucked into it. Yeah, this is Marco and the Galaxy Dragon. Yeah, one awesome visual novel. Okay, so yeah, this type of games I play on this computer here because it's a tablet basically, so I play visual novels, I play card games, and also point and click adventures since it has a much better controls here than the Yoga 3. So that's what I use my GPD Pocket 3 for. Alright, next up we have the GPD Win 3, and the GPD Win 3 is a much more powerful device than any of the ones that I've shown so far. So the GPD Win 3 has a touchscreen and also it has a keyboard as well. Although it's not a physical keyboard, it's like one of those haptic touch keyboards, and it has gaming controls. So it's really got a lot of pretty much everything. So yeah, you can play like touchscreen games, like visual novel games, but mostly I save that for those. This one, because it's more powerful, I generally put like later games on this, like more recent games. So let's try. See, Just Cause 3 should be pretty good on this. Let's check that one out. Just Cause 3. Yeah, so I can play like definitely more recent, more powerful games on this thing. That's what I usually save for, and I can switch this mouse and keyboard to gamepad mode right here. And it has D-pad, dual analog controls, face buttons right here, and it's got a shoulder button and a trigger button. Curiously though, the GPD Win 2 actually has more controls on the back. See, GPD Win 2 actually has three. See, it's got 3 buttons on the shoulder and the trigger here, and Win 3 only has 2. Sorry, 4 in total, right? So yeah, the Win 2 actually has 6 in total, and the Win 3 only has 4. So it's interesting that the Win 2 actually has more buttons on the shoulder than the Win 3 does. But the Win 3 actually has another 2 buttons right here on the back of the controller. So I guess that kind of makes up for it. All right. So now, yeah, we're running Just Cause 3. It takes a while actually to load this. Okay, here we go. It's loading right now. And Just Cause 3 is I mean, it's not like the most demanding game or anything like that, but certainly is more powerful than all the games that we played so far. So, yeah, so let's do start here. Skip that. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right here. So yeah, the Win 3 is powerful enough to run games like this just fine. This came out in 2015, this game. So, and I got the Win 3, I think, so 2 years ago, 2020? It might have been 2 years ago I got this game. Or maybe it might have been early last year. Yeah. This game, this device is fairly capable. It runs us at 45 frames per second, not bad.
More battery! Get him!
A grappling hook. Oh shit.
See, it's me, Mario. Whoa, amigo! I could use
Cool
some
thing that
help.
Just Cause with the grappling hook.
Get up here and give me a hand, and climb fast. The militia are here! Take him out! Yeah! I bet you militia were not expecting Rico fucking Rodriguez!
Oh shit, he did a shot. No. Wait, where is he? Return to Mario. Where's Mario? Oh, he's down there? Hey Mario. Anyone else to go? Maybe not. Oh man. What else is there to do? I thought I already killed everyone here. Didn't I kill everyone here? I thought I killed everyone here. He's not going to say anything. Oh, there's one more guy down there. I think. He's ready to throw grenades at me. Okay, there we go.
Rico! It's been so long! Years! You came just in the nick of time. Mirabelo's militia would have killed me for sure!
Nice work, Mario. You learned a thing or two since I left.
Yeah, you're not too bad yourself, huh? You still don't cover yourself. You must always cover yourself. This is pure insanity! I saw you coming in on the plane, and you were like, "Zoomba! Zoomba!" It was incredible! I'm glad you're back.
It's good to see you too, Mario.
But the rebels...
Alright, anyways, yeah, this is Just Cause 3 game from 2015 running on the Win 3. So I think generally, yeah, I use the Win 3 for games like from the 2010s, maybe up until even 2019 games I think can run on this. So yeah, look, I have Outer Worlds on here, right, which is from 2019. So yeah, even games from 2019. So basically games from the 2010s, even like some of the more famous games can run on this. So yeah, the GPD Win 3 is actually quite powerful. So yeah, as you guys can see, I even have Far Cry New Dawn. Those are definitely some newer games can run on this. Yeah, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Shenmue 3, Outer Worlds. Yeah, those games can all run on this. So definitely a fairly powerful machine. All right. Right, so next up is the Ayaneo Air Pro. So this device is, I would say in terms of power, very similar to the GPD Win 3. So I got this just this year actually, but I would say power level is very similar. So the games I have on the Air Pro is, yeah, pretty similar games I'd say to the games on the Win 3. So yeah, I have a lot of games here. Yeah, basically games from the 2010s. So these games should all run fine. Let's check out see which game. We can run, I think I have Saints Row 4 on here. So yeah, this is Saints Row 4, and it's not like a super demanding game, but it's definitely more demanding than the 2D retro games I was playing on these consoles, right? So yeah, let's continue here. Oh, okay, I'm in the simulation thing. I want to be able to walk faster, come on. Shoot.
Breakfast certainly smells delicious.
I really like the sitcom type of thing. It's a knockoff of Leave It to Beaver. It's pretty awesome.
Morning, dear. I made your favorite breakfast.
I really think the speakers on the Ayaneo is pretty good. It's probably one of the best speakers I've had on a handheld this size. Definitely better than the Win 3 speakers for sure. And this Steam Deck and the Switch obviously have pretty good speakers too, but yeah, the Ayaneo speakers I would say just pretty good as well. Oh yeah, I have to. So the Ayaneo, pretty much similar controls to the Win 3. It's got the D-pad, face buttons, dual analog, except in a different position. And yeah, dual shoulder and dual trigger, so pretty much the same. Doesn't have any buttons on the back actually. So maybe it's missing one set of buttons. Otherwise the same though.
I think I heard Timmy deliver the paper earlier. Could you fetch it, dear? But of course.
But of course. Yeah, it's got some kind of surround sound effect on the speakers, which is really cool. Sounds like it's coming from around me. Some kind of Dolby Atmos type of effect on these.
I wonder what is going on in the world today.
Oh, there we go.
You ready to meet the fine people of Steelport? Well, get in the car.
Do I not usually drive?
It's your world. Go ahead.
Yes, let's do it. Ooh, a classic car.
They sure are anxious to meet you.
They?
Well, you do have a queer sense of humor.
Why does this all look so odd?
Now, what's that you said?
Something is wrong. This is all...
Can't wait to get out to the lake this weekend. I hear the fish are really biting.
The fish? Please do not change the subject.
Don't you worry now. We're almost there. Well, here we are. Why don't you glad hand
Meet and greet.
Can I get a picture?
Photo op. Let's do it.
Thank you kindly. Looks like it's time. Your public is waiting. Oh my stars, it's the president!
Hi, how are... What the...
We don't use that kind
Alright, so yeah, anyways, this is Saints Row 4 on the Ayaneo Pro. So this is definitely a 2010s game. This is the type of game I would play on this device. So for sure. And they run just fine. So yeah, I would say the Win 3 and the Ayaneo have a similar, I would say, similar amount of power, so I just generally put a lot of 2010s games on here as yeah, so you can see definitely that level of games I would put on here. There's some newer games, I mean, if it's not too graphically demanding, I can also put on here as well. Like Citizen Sleeper, for example, is a newer game, but it's not too graphically demanding, so I can put that on here as well. So, and then Stray is also another game. It's not, Stray is like not super graphically demanding. It can definitely run it as well. So yeah, that's the Ayaneo Pro. It's definitely another option other than the Win 3 because I have so many games to play. You know, I just have so many games, so it's like kind of like similar level to the Win 3. All right, next up, of course, is my Nintendo Switch OLED, which right now has my Hori Split Pad Compact attached to it. And yeah, I like the Split Pad Compact. It's definitely a huge upgrade over the Joy-Cons. Way nicer D-pad, nice analog controls, bigger face buttons. Only thing is like these snapshot button I don't really use, but it's a little bit too big for my liking. These home buttons and snapshot buttons seems to be easier to hit than the start button here, which is kind of a nuisance. I think I use the start button a lot more than these buttons, so I don't know why these buttons are easier to hit, but anyways, that's the way that Hori did this. And then, yeah, this coolest has a turbo button as well. Turbo assign button, so that's cool. And then you have your normal shoulder trigger buttons right here, and you have an extra button here on the back, which is nice. So you have, yeah, kind of some extra, yeah, you have an extra button here to do something with. So that's nice as well. So Switch, of course, I used to play Switch games. So here, let's play a game for Switch here. Okay. This is, I think, Dead or Alive Extreme 3 Scarlet. It's an updated version for the Switch, and I love playing Dead or Alive Extreme 3. This is one of my favorite games. 3! I have a new Zack Island. All-time great game, guys. All-time great game. Okay, let's go to Sports Shop. Let's go to the Sports Shop here. Speakers on the OLED Switch is, I think, an improvement over the original Switch. Do I have that much money? 542,000? Oh, let's get Sentai Mission. Hardening and softening motion. The soundtrack isn't quite as good as Extreme 2 though. Extreme 2 had a much better soundtrack. I think that's the Extreme 2 had an amazing soundtrack, but yeah. Field Shark, Damsel Beluga, Scaly Fin, Furia, Cool music looks nice. Stack of all characters here. Oh man, okay. Let's just play a volleyball game. Let's do it. Beach volleyball time. Let's do it. Of course, the OLED screen is amazing, and that makes this probably the best looking display on any of these consoles here because of the OLED display. Actually, the Ayaneo has an OLED display too. Yeah, I forgot about that. The Ayaneo does have an OLED display. I forgot to mention that. But the Switch has an even bigger OLED display. So nice display too. Oh. Man. Get it. Oh! Yeah, that's right. Owning these people. Oh, come on.
決めちゃうぞ。よっ。あ、そこだ。はいね。はい、決める。
Yeah, that's right, that's
楽
right.
勝楽勝。これ
Take
だ。
that.
はい。はい、こっちよ。はい。
Nope.
いや、私が。
Oh, man.
頑張ろう。ね、頑張ろうね。いきますよ。やっ、やー。はっ。これ行くわよ。よいしょっと。
What? What? Why didn't you get that?
力を込めて
Come on.
はっ。みさきちゃん。そこ。やっ。はい、ください。
Spike. There we go.
ファイト。
Spike that shot.
入れる。やー。
No. Shit. Why does that always happen?
はい、よいしょ。よっ。いや、決めちゃうよ。抜く。よっと、はいね。ほっ、よいしょ。はい。よっ、よいしょ。はい。はっ。お願い。それ。はい、こっちよ。はい。いや、私が。はっ。
There we go.
やったー。
Take that.
うい。気楽にね。
Nice
ちゃ
point.
うぞー。それそこ。決めちゃうよ。はい。ちょっと。お願い。はいね。
Is that Hanoka? Okay, I knew it was Hanoka. on that one. I think I'm Kokoro, right? There we go. Yeah, kicked your asses. Kicked your asses. Alright. Perfect.
Nice!
Zach dollars, nice.
次のミッションだ。
Alright, cool. Anyways, yeah. Sort of game I play it. Basically, this Switch is for Switch games, right? And I have a lot. I mean, wow. I can tell you guys how much I have. This is, yeah, this is all my Switch games. I have a shit ton of Switch games stored on here. So, quite a bit. Done a lot of it on my YouTube channel. So, you guys have seen a lot of it so far. It's a lot of games here on my Switch. So, definitely more than enough. So yeah, definitely this is a nice console. It's reasonably powerful, not as much as, I would actually say maybe not as much as the Ayaneo or GPD Win 3 in terms of the actual power, but in terms of how it runs, I would say probably just as well as those guys. So yeah, and it can play some like pretty nice, it has like Doom Eternal and Witcher 3 actually on the Switch, so it can run some more popular games, but kind of at a reduced frame rate, I would say. But then again, if I run those games on these ones too, if I run Witcher 3 on GPD Win 3 or Ayaneo Air Pro, I think it would also run at reduced frame rates. Alright, last but not least, we have the most powerful console out of all these, which is the Steam Deck. So, yep, the Steam Deck by Valve, easily the most powerful, and also pretty nice controls, dual analog sticks, yeah, face buttons, D-pad right here, and you got, of course, the shoulder, pretty big shoulder and trigger buttons, and another 2 paddle buttons on the back. So this one has a total of 4 paddle buttons on the back, so quite a bit. And also, in addition to that, you have these Steam controller type of mouse and keyboard. This is kind of like a trackpad. These like 2 trackpads here. So the Steam Deck definitely has the most controls out of all the mobile consoles here. But it's also the biggest. You can see that's the biggest and bulkiest, and also has the most controls. So I think this is, and it's also the most powerful. So this is definitely the most hardcore out of all these gaming, mobile gaming consoles here. And I have the most powerful games on here. So yeah, so these two mostly had 2010s games, but they're like lesser, maybe just like medium requirement 2010s games. The Steam Deck actually can run some pretty high requirement 2010s games in the most recent games from 2020s as well. So yeah, like Shadow Warrior 3 came out pretty recently. You can run that. Grand Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. Yeah, so this is all pretty recent games, I would say. Let's see, yeah, NBA 2K23, you can run that. Black Mesa. Let's run Assassin's Creed. I can run Death Stranding even. Yeah, that's a pretty high requirement game. But let's do Assassin's Creed Odyssey here. Yeah, this is a pretty high requirement game. This is a game that will not run very well on these guys here. So yeah, any of these guys will probably struggle a bit to run Death Stranding or Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but the Steam Deck can really handle it like a champ. Alright, so this is Assassin's Creed Odyssey running on the Steam Deck. Steam Deck really eats up battery though. I think it might have the shortest battery life out of all these. And maybe that's expected because this is the most powerful, therefore it has the shortest battery life. But yeah. Right, so yeah, Assassin's Creed Odyssey running at 45 FPS on the Steam Deck. Pretty nice. Definitely a pretty recent game. That's right, run away. Yeah, Steam Deck is definitely very impressive, like for the performance. Yeah, definitely the most powerful out of all my mobile handheld gaming devices. Oh. Gotcha. And I even tried running like Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War on this. Yeah, those run fine too. Not like, probably around 35 FPS I was getting, so not like 60 FPS or anything. Not as well as this game, but still, like being able to run Horizon Zero Dawn and God of War on like a mobile handheld is amazing. Something I never would have thought just a few years ago. Yeah, graphics look pretty good. Call it Icarus. I can call my little birdie or my eagle. It's over here. Marker there. Oh man, can't break this. This is one of my favorite Assassin's Creeds. Just the whole Greek setting and open world is pretty awesome. Yeah, so anyways, Assassin's Creed Odyssey runs pretty well on the Steam Deck. It's a reasonably demanding game, I'd say. And yeah, this is go back here. Here. And have a bunch of demanding games on here actually. So yeah, I'd say Death Stranding is pretty demanding. Deathloop is actually on here as well. Doom Eternal. Just Cause 4, Monster Hunter World's on here. Nier Automaton, Neo 2 is on here. Yep. So yeah, Resident Evil Village. Witcher's on here. Secure, yeah. So definitely some definitely more recent games are on here. So anyways, I use my Steam Deck mostly for more recent games for sure compared to any of my other handhelds. Yeah, like the Win 3 and the Ayaneo probably for early 2010s to mid 2010s games, and then the Steam Deck for more late 2010s games, I'd say, and even 2020 games. Alright, so final overview of my mobile gaming devices. I'm going to tell you briefly, summarize what I use each of them for and how much it costs. Actually, I didn't even talk about that. So yeah, new Nintendo 3DS, I think I paid about $400 US for this. I kind of overpaid for it because yeah, people were scalping it at the time, and I really wanted the Monster Hunter for Ultimate Edition. But yeah, paid about $400 for this US, and mostly play 3DS games with it, of course. And then there's a PS Vita Slim. I think I paid about 300, was it 350 US or something for it. And I play, of course, PS Vita games on that. And then the Razer Phone 2, I only paid $200 for the Razer Phone 2, plus the Jungle Cats, I think was like 100, 150 or something like that. Total about 350, yeah, for this. And I use this to play emulators and ROMs for retro games. And then for the GPD Micro PC, I think this was like $600 for this. I mostly use this one to play old school DOS games, platformers, even indie games, as long as they're retro style platformers. Generally speaking, games under 1 gigabyte in size. So basically small retro type of games I play on the micro PC. The Win 2, I think it was like $700 maybe. It's definitely more expensive than the micro PC by a little bit. And I play mostly like 2000s games on this, early 3D games. Yeah, so I would say a 2000 CD games and any kind of retro platformer game. So indie platformers, any 2D game. Yeah, I should say indie 2D games and 2000 CD games I play on this. The Onemix Yoga 3, I think I paid about $700 US for this thing, and I use it just for playing visual novels mostly, and visual novels under 5 gigabytes, I should say, because I also have visual novels playing on the GPD Pocket 3. Pocket 3 I paid about $1,000 for, so definitely pretty expensive, but I use this one for visual novels over 5 gigabytes, and also for point-and-click adventure games, and also for digital card games as well. So I use this one for a lot of other stuff too, and it has better controls than the Yoga 3 does. That's why. Then the Win 3, this one was pretty expensive. This one I paid about $1,000 US for, and I use this one for 2010s games mostly, like early 2010s to mid 2010s games, I would say. But this, it's fairly powerful. And then the Ayaneo Air Pro, paid about $700 for this. Roughly the same power as the Win 3, so we'll play roughly the same games on it, like same type of games, early 2010s to mid 2010s, around that era. And then the Nintendo Switch OLED, I think I paid about $350 US for this thing, and of course I played Nintendo Switch games on it. And then lastly, Steam Deck. I got the highest end model, paid about $600 US for it, and this one mostly used for playing late 2010s games or even 2020s games, because this is clearly the most powerful out of all my mobile gaming devices. So there you go, guys. That is my whole collection of mobile gaming devices, and let me know what you guys think of them. And yeah, there's a lot. I know this is just a fraction of all my games too. I didn't even go over my gaming laptops or my gaming desktop either, or my PS4, PS3, PS5. Like, I still have even more games you guys haven't seen yet. It's just a fraction. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think, and yeah, as always, thanks for watching.